Thank you for tuning into Abundant Moments. We've all been through things in our lives. We've been victims of different things. Some have been victims of crimes, victims of divorce, victims of sickness, disease. Some have been victims of fraud. We've all been through things. We know that, some more than others. But we all have a choice. We can either choose to continue to have that victim mentality, or we can choose to say, you know what? I choose to be a victor. You see, the Bible lets us know that God always causes us to triumph. In other words, there is always a way that we can triumph over the things that the enemy has sent our way to destroy us and to defeat us. But it's a choice. And sometimes when we've been through things and when we're in the midst of things, we get a lot of attention. We have people focusing on us, trying to help us, and sometimes that gets to be comforting to us. And because of that, then we decide that we want to stay in that comfort zone of being a victim. But it's so powerful to realize that you don't have to be a victim, that you can be victorious because Jesus has already purchased that for us. You see, I made a decision years ago while I was still in the midst of a 10-year struggle. While I was still in the midst of it, I chose, I'm not going to be a victim. I am going to be a victor in Jesus' name. And nobody knew things I was going through because I didn't wear that victim mentality. I didn't go around telling everybody how bad things were, but I told the Father, I choose triumph. I choose to be a victor over this. And I chose to have that mentality and to trust in the Lord. And that's what I want you to do today. If you're stuck in that victim mentality, I challenge you today to let go of that and say, you know what? I'm through this. And if you're in the midst of it, say, I'm going through this. I'm coming through. And I choose to be a victor because Jesus Christ has already purchased the victory for me. Think of Jesus on the cross. All he went through, he knew victory was just up ahead. And I want you to know for you, it's the same way. It's already there. You just have to make that decision. Are you going to stay in that victim mentality, or are you going to choose to be a victor today? You are victorious in Jesus' name. Thank you for tuning in.